What's up, YouTube family? Today we're gonna do this crazy overhaul on this Martin saddle we got here. She had a friend borrow it, and the friend did her super dirty. So basically, we're fixing what the friend had done. The friend had somehow got into some kind of wreck, and we got this seat coming up. There's a giant rip in here, so we're gonna put a new seat on this thing. Probably one of the most horrible friend stories I've ever heard is that her friend like literally chopped these stirrup leathers off these fenders because she didn't like how they dangled, and my customer, the lady, she's super pissed about it. So anyways, we're gonna put new stirrup leathers on there, the new seat, and then she also wanted me to do a tune-up. So in total, this is gonna be like damn near an entire day job. But we're gonna kick ass and see how far we can get today. I'm really hoping to have it done by the time I go home. That would be not only a very nice paycheck, but a very good productive day at work. Since we do have so much stuff going on with this saddle, I'm probably gonna shoot this whole video in time lapse and voice over it later, but I will definitely, stop and explain certain things that I think are talking points or stuff that you guys might think are interesting. But honestly, I got a long ass day at work ahead of me, so I'm just gonna jump into this. So I start off by taking off the conchos. This kind of gives us access to the whole top side. Then I'll take the stirrups and all the straps off, and you can see I start peeling back the top half of this saddle, cutting that seat loose so we can get into redoing the seat. Got to get all that extra old padding off there too. Alright, so we got the saddle broken down. You can see I got the seat off, the fenders, all the good stuff. Right now I'm going to jump into the cleaning. That way I can throw the first coat of oil on it before I actually jump onto the seat. We want to make sure we get that coat of oil on there because it is going to have a rough out seat. So that basically means that we don't want to have to basically fight ourselves with getting any oil on that seat, because the rough out definitely will stain with that oil. But yeah, everything's going well. Saddle's not too dirty, to be honest, but we do got to re-rough out some of that rough out there. So we'll see how it goes. So now I will actually cut off the seat from the jockey and then just go into cleaning the saddle. Just some good old Phoebing saddle soap and some elbow grease gets the job done. Make sure you soak that soap so that grime comes off a little bit easier. Then I'm going to go ahead and re-rough all that old rough out to make it all nice and grippy again. I got to grind these rivets off the back of these fenders. Got my cat in there, so I'm trying not to freak him out, so I'm out back right here. Then we will cut the stirrup leathers, good old 2.5 inch strips, and punch all those holes, guide it down so there's a nice smooth transition. Edge them up and then rivet them back on. So we got the fenders all done. Now I'm gonna go oil this saddle, and then I'm gonna start putting the seat on it. I'm gonna try and get it all done today. If not, I might have to come back and sew this panel tomorrow or something, but we'll see if we can get it done. So watching a saddle get oiled in time lapse is one of the most satisfying things to watch, I swear. You could really see the color change. It's because the saddle was super dry, but now it's nice and hydrated and ready to rock. So I use the old seat shape to cut a pattern for the padding, and then I use the padding pattern to actually make the pattern for the seat itself. You can see I cut it out, use a really nice squishy memory foam just for some extra padding, kind of shaped to your butt. Make sure you glue it down, get that jockey in place, and then go and glue down the actual seat material itself. And then you'll see I use the rub stick to kind of get it all into place before I take it over to the sewing machine and sew it down. Fold over the front so it tucks nice and tidy, and then we will chop off any excess and tuck the rest of that material into the cantle. So not gonna lie, it's super boring to watch somebody hand sew something for but this is an hour and a half or so of hand sewing chopped down to about 15 seconds, so you guys don't gotta sit through all of it. Alright, so I got the seat done. You can see it right here. I matched what was there. Had like that every other kind of stitching. Honestly, I don't know what it's called. It's just like regular stitching. It's like in between where you weave it in and out instead of going like locking it every time. Anyways, I'm tired as hell. This wasn't the first job that I had in the morning, and I was thinking that I would be able to get it done all by the end of the day, but it was wishful thinking. I remembered that I'm just a normal dude. I'm not as much of a badass as I thought I was. So that, and Yoshi, my cat, is getting restless. He's ready to go home. If you guys could see when I was sewing this thing, he was like knocking shit off, and yeah, we're both done for the day. I'm tired. All I gotta do is just put this together, just slap the fenders on it, put the conchos, and then throw one last coat of conditioner on it, and it's ready to go. Her hard part's over, and I just gotta put her back together. The customer brought me these, well, she bought herself these really rad little conchos. I'm not sure where she got them. I think she got them from the Cactus Rose. Yeah, we're swapping these out. I'm just gonna finish this job up. I'm ready for that paycheck. Then putting it back together is super straightforward. You pull those fenders up and through, then just lace back all the billets and the latigo and all that good stuff. I gave her some new laces just since this was such a giant job. I figured I'd hook her up a little bit. And then after it's all put together, I will run one last coat of conditioner on it. So there we have it. Everything's done. We put a new seat, new stirrup leathers, gave it a tune-up, a good once-over, and got this saddle back in the fighting shape. I'm gonna shoot a little video so you guys can see a little bit closer how nice this thing turned out. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch my dumb ass talk about leather and saddles and all kinds of random shit. So thank you guys. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, all that good stuff. I don't need to tell you. But I will tell you to tell your friends if you thought any of my videos were funny, entertaining, whatever. Check me out on social media. I'm at the Man in Black Leather Studio across all the platforms. But again, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna sign out. Brian Sosak, your favorite leather boy. I'm signing out. Thank you again for watching.